Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another stream of The Outer Worlds 2. We're going to continue on with the campaign that we're working through at the minute. We're currently on the planet of Cloister. Yesterday, when we were playing it, we were looking at, the different quests that are on the area. We did a little bit of exploration, working on some of the side content as well around the companions. And I think before, just as we left off, we got down to this area here, the Earl Station, while we were looking for the Mangler, which is a Manta Queen, Manticore, Manta, whatever they're called. And we found a unique item that I'm really looking forward to trying called the Big Bang. We don't have that much ammo for it though. We've only got 2. So basically, I am going to try to get around to this creature, and I'm gonna basically use that item and see how much damage it does. So yeah, should be good fun. Let's see what happens there. For anyone who joins in on the video, just to let you know, I've got chat open. I'll be able to respond to anything that you say. Obviously, for those of you who are joining me to try to sell, bot services and whatnot, I'll probably ignore you. But yeah, anyone else who wants to talk, just feel free to. Any questions you've got about the game, be happy to answer. And then outside of that, if you do enjoy what you're seeing and you want to see more, drop a follow or a subscription, depending on what platform you're on. And if you want to look at my channel, there's a whole load of back content in there as well that might be of interest as you're working your way through your days. But lastly, if you want to just sit quietly and watch, that's totally fine as well. You don't have to speak to be part of it, just hopefully you enjoy what we do. So yeah, when we were working through this yesterday, I kind of got a little bit lost. And that's how I ended up coming across the Earl Station. I know that it says that it's over there, but the when I went over there, we ran in and there was like, it just seemed to be dead end after dead end.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Okay, the fact there's enemies is always a good sign.
Gun weapon ready, locking them down, mitigating the threat.
Yes, gun leveled up again. This gun is leveling up real quick.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Purificator at ready. Purification in progress. They've been numbed.
Great. This weapon is actually starting to become really, really strong. It's got good fire rate at the minute. It's doing a decent bit of damage. The only problem I'm having with it is the scope. That little top hat is just terrible to try to aim around. Especially when you're not that good at aiming in the first place. Okay, this definitely looks a lot more promising than where we were before. Hey, another toss ball card. Max gadget energy. I'm almost halfway to a whole new bar of energy in that as well. Bear with me a quick sec. Just want to double check that the streams have got up or on. On the point of the streams as well, if you are looking at, if you're watching this on YouTube at some point and you want to see where I'm streaming, I'm currently streaming on 3 different platforms. YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So whichever platform suits you best, you'll be able to follow along on those. The YouTube channel itself has daily uploads going into it as well. Load of shorts, load of obviously the VODs from the streams that I'm doing. But then on top of that, I've started doing a lot more sort of edited videos around some kind of like indie games that I've been enjoying with different friends.
Hostilities are afoot.
Ah, crap, I probably shouldn't have immediately done that. Oh yeah, we were going to try the weapon. What am I doing? Let's have a look. Let's put that... I'm not going to use a sniper rifle here. Right, so what I want to try to do is... I want to hopefully... Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Not charged. Purification in progress.
Oh, it's a charge? Okay, that was pretty cool. Did I just get shot by somebody? Oh, there's an enemy there. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, goddamn reloads. So yeah, that big weapon's actually that did an alright amount of damage. Now I did do an explosion just past the enemy. It done a bunch as it like sort of went through, but I'm wondering if the explosion does more damage once it actually hits as well. So let's try that. We know that thing activates. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bypass this enemy for now. I want to see if we can find any more. One of my guys you can see there on the F8 down the bottom, she's called Marisol. She does like stun as her companion ability. So I want to try to see if I can get that charged up a little bit, so we can actually open the combat with a stun. And obviously, now that I'm looking for an enemy, they're nowhere to be seen. Okay, maybe we're just gonna have to go and do the fight. Come on, I keep getting stuck in every single little rock that exists. Yeah, because I think this is... Yeah, this is where we were, and I did come down here and explode off that way. Okay. Fine. So that's reloaded. This is reloaded. Just double check the grenades situation that we're in. So we've got that one plasma grenade. We've got a whole load of noise ones. So let's just get these in here. We can't see it there, so we can actually get a... Oh, we can actually get a maybe not necessarily a sneak attack, but a free attack on it. So I'm going to move in just a little bit, because I want to try to see if I can get an angle where this hits the ground around it. This looks maybe good. Fire.
I'll handle this. I'm ready. I could, but alas, not charged.
Step aside. One.
Energy capacitor out. One weapon ready, Commander.
The shotgun is so good, but the reload on it is an absolute pain. Come on, stop. Okay. That went way better. I kind of hoped there was going to be like a special item or something in here, but it is just a bounty, I suppose. Or we can now loot this thing and hopefully don't get ambushed. What was that quest? A mile in their shoes. Oh, okay. It wasn't even a quest to begin with. Lovely. Well, we got that done. We've explored this bit here, which is great. Oh yeah, that's okay. Let's head here. Oh no, I want to hold off on that one actually. The reason I'm holding off on that is because apparently it's an Auntie's choice, like hidden area, like a secret base. So I'm going to hold off on doing that until we hopefully get the two sides working together. We could do this one. So we're going to go like this. Need to remember actually to change my weapons background. I've got to stop pressing escape to try to get into the menu. And simplifier. Let's get you back in there. Anything with blue lights has loot in it. I really like that in this game. I mean, I can see all these minecarts, but don't have to go around every single one of them trying to see if they have loot. It's just the things that have a blue light. So can I get out this way? Pretty sure this is the way I came before. Let's double check a few of the bodies on the way by. I'm near certain this is the way I came.
Resorting to violence.
Still charging. Recharge for mayhem.
Patience. Still recharging.
A lot. That wasn't intentional.
Need to check at some point if there's a talent. Excuse me. If there's a talent I can pick up that lets me reload while sprinting, actually. Have we been over there? Oh, that is kind of the way we want to go. Go this way first, though. It's a great sniper rifle. Not only does it disintegrate bodies, but it's silenced as well. Come on. I really need to get around and starting to actually craft things as well. My inventory is probably absolutely bunged with materials. In fact, let's have a quick look. Which one's crafting? This? I mean, like, I have so much stuff. Saying that. I'm saying there's so much stuff, but I haven't really ever crafted anything, so I don't actually know if it's a lot of stuff. I suppose I need to kill things to find that out, right? Okay, so we got that. Those couple scrappers. There must be more. We have a workbench which I can't interact with because I got no explosive skills. In there, nope. Okay. So yeah, I want to go down that way. So let's have a look at this thing, and then we'll work down in between there. Yep, nothing really there.
Unfriendly company.
Sorry, everyone. Give me a second. Sorry with that, guys. I wonder what was carried in the... Oh, I wonder what was carried in these, but that looks more like it's just a... It's not necessarily a container to carry something in, but... Maybe it's like a big electrical spire or something? Okay, so that's that little bit done. There wasn't even any building shown there, which is quite cool. So we got a few mantisaurs here.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Recharged! Need to finish recharging first. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
With weapon prime!
I mean, this shotgun just makes such easy work of so many enemies.
Standing by to stupefy.
Goddamn mines. So what am I seeing here? Is there something under the... No, it can't get under. What, is it just show me where the mine was that I've already blown up with my face? So what am I in combat with? Oh, there's something on the
Capacitor
roof.
deployed.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, so definitely going for lockpick. I think lockpick, hack, and engineering are probably the ones that are kind of being mostly needed right now. Can't believe I'm so close to max level, and my character's skills are going to be so shit because I've taken on too many skills that I shouldn't have. So what am I seeing here? Yeah, that. Okay. Ah! I do wish there was a respec in the game, but I also kind of appreciate that they don't have it. It would make it far too easy to just, like, you know, oh no, I built a crap character, and then just completely change it so none of your choices actually really matter. There's nothing in here? Oh. Warning, unspecified dangers predicted. Oh, I ain't going down there. Oh, these are people.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very. But the profits are worth it.
You aren't afraid of getting, I don't know, robbed? Or killed? Or probably both?
Tell me, is the reason you're here because we have decent food? If you kill or rob us, you'll be stuck with rations forever. Don't shoot the hand that feeds you. If you're looking to buy, head inside. Just don't cause any trouble.
Come in. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Decent amount of stuff here.
Takes all sorts.
I guess I'm being detected by the people outside. So... not detected no more! Thank you. I love how, like, dumb this whole mechanic is with this sort of thing. Now, there was a guy out there. So what's this? Unlabeled Sub-Rose's key card. We'll use that in a minute. Ooh. Oh. So we got inventory, 1,000 meals, 1,000 hot chocolates, 100,000 bullets, 30 assorted weapons. Currently sold through 90% of inventory. We'll do proper assessment tonight. Sales have been exceptionally good, especially the hot chocolate, which sold out the first day. Personal note, this is such an incredible source of income. I almost wonder if there's a way to extend or intensify the conflict. Alright, let's not do that, Sub Rosa. I like you so far. Let's not ruin it. Gothic armor? Oh, it's just loads of spikes. Kinda like it. I really thought something that was in behind, like, this much secrecy. You know, like, steal the key card from the guy and go in behind here and do what X, Y, and Z. Like, I really thought there would be more, like, cool things.
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Apart from profit, what exactly is Sub Rosa doing in a war zone?
Making a profit. What else?
Yeah, cool, thanks.
War is very lucrative.
Business.
Especially when you can sell to both sides.
So is he selling anything that I would give a toot about? Let's buy these. I'm just going to start buying mods. Now that I know you get a blueprint to craft them with as well, it feels so much more worth buying those sort of things. Yep. At least I'm pretty sure you... I'll need to check that now I'm saying it and wondered if I'm actually wrong. I think you do get the blueprint for it. So everyone here is not named, which I believe means that I can't... They won't have anything special to say. Right. This is not bad actually for loot. Wow, look at that rift over there. I can hardly believe I'm writing this, but I've left Auntie's choice to go into business with a new Sub-Rosa agent. They warned me in advance there might be some shady dealings, but to my ears it just sounds like standard corporate speak. Profits as a priority? Check. Chance of death and or dismemberment? Check. Bribing your way out of problems? Check. High percentage profit sharing? That's new. And I gotta say it's very attractive, so goodbye aunties. Yes, some might say I ran away in the dead of night out of cowardice, but that is far too myopic view of my entrepreneurial instincts. Be assured that it has nothing to do with my new assignment to a scout squad who happens to be solely responsible for the most dangerous region of Cloister. Yeah, okay. I mean, I still wouldn't say they were a coward, just like going somewhere else to try to make a bit more money, right? Like, that's fine. Here we go. So, Rookie's Reward. Rookie's Reward still has no... I am so confused. Ah, it's an SMG. Okay. That's good to know. No mods I can put in any of the guns I'm currently using. It's already got one. So, can I craft any mods? Weapon mod. I'm looking for an optic. So that symbol is an assault rifle. So I need to find a scope for SMG. Okay, so scope for an SMG.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
I mean, I already used it, but thanks for the permission. Right, so we just... Yeah, we've... Right, great. So we do have these two things, so can we get to them? Actually, let's have a quick look. I'm confused. Oh, is it this circle here? This tower-like thing? Okay, fine. So we can remove that one. And we want to go over these two buildings. Should be those two over there, because I think the other one... Yeah, that other one... That I can't even remember what that's for. I'm not even... I'm just not even trying anymore with the mines.
Proceeding to attack.
What is going on there? Oh. I want to... I mean, I'm involved now, right?
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Oh, sorry, name. I mean, this is worth it. Like, the amount of stuff we're going to get here. Didn't even have to shoot anything, really. Right, let's have a look. I think we looted him. Is there anything over here? Sometimes there's like little... Yeah, like this. Ah, it's lockpick 11. God damn it. Maybe it might be worth just a little waypoint here, just to remind me later. I did get a key card earlier as well from a... Oh god, I think it was Auntie's Choice. But I was never able to find that chest, so I'm still on the lookout for that chest. So that was in the back of that bit. And then there. Get that scrap though. Don't worry about the mines. There's no point in me wasting time looking for them because I'll still walk over the top of them anyway. Right, okay, so I think we got... I mean, I'm happy enough with that. I'm not going to look at every single thing. I want to go over to these two first. They look like they're up the mountain, though.
Hostilities are afoot.
So, can we not get to them? There must be a way to them.
Mobilizing. Locking them down. Fortification in progress.
You're just none of it was Commander.
The capacitor out. Getting on the center jump.
Come on. Go down. There we go. Oh. The little robot I didn't loot. I just don't understand why there's so many mines. I know it's a war zone, but like the entire planet is essentially mined up. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been all the way around this then. There's no like tunnel or anything? No. Alright, then if that's the case, we just can't really get there, so let's go to... Yeah, we're making our way over here, I think I wanted to go to... No, we're skipping that. It's for clues, Seventh Shadow, different areas, I think. I think this is the main quest, isn't it? Complication with Computronic. Yeah, so that's the main quest. So actually, I think this is one I want to go to. I don't want to do the main quest just yet. So I want to try to get the two sides working together. So it likely means I'll have to go to... Well, so I could probably just finish all Cloister first, come to think of it. Just don't set anybody up to take over the archive just yet. And then, I guess, head over to the space station to speak to Auntie's Choice. Yeah. I have been in here, right? Yeah. That rift does look so cool. Oh, that'll be why the cultists are there.
What a massacre. And we missed it.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is a lot of Sirenium there. Oh, we can lockpick this though. Maybe the reason why you go into that bit is to try to get the key. Assaulted chips. Oh. For several frigid and, if I'm honest, frightening months, these trenches have been my home. I've chipped at the water of my shaving kit each morning. I've dug a fresh latrine no less than weekly. And by the month I've cycled and recycled through our rations with such scheduled regularity that I can recite their upcoming order by heart. Yet, inexplicably, I will miss them. I've received orders to withdraw from this forward line and rally inside of Spartan. There I will have a warm bed, hot rations, and a roof to stop mortar fire. Yet part of me will miss this place. It is impossible to believe the war makes progress as you huddle meekly in a base. Yet we must never doubt the sovereign's plans bear fruit. And if he in his wisdom says I'm to be treated to 3 daily meals served to my plate by a ladle, then who am I to question? I guess they didn't make it that far, right? Oh. What's that noise? I don't think there's any way I survive going into this. Yep. Yeah, maybe those flowers aren't that important. I might come back to it at some point. If I come past here again, I've got like toxicity drain gear. I'll maybe have a look at that, but yeah, there's no point in throwing myself at it now. Whoa, what was that? These heavy revolvers look so cool. They make me think of RoboCop's gun.
I'll handle this.
You really could be out here for... Did that walk over? Yeah, it did. Yeah, you could be out here for so... Sorry. Companion said let me handle this, and then it proceeded to do nothing. But yeah, the
Mobilizing.
these sort of battlefields, you could be here for so long just looking at loot. God damn it! Just run around the place picking... Oh, that's what's going on. I'm in... Very name there. So can we see what is in here? There's that big robot. There's some, I guess, just screws and whatnot there. Do I have any gear that actually would help with that? So, nope. I think any of this really would help. I don't recall getting this. When your health drops like 25%, gain 50% of your max health as temporary health on a 2-minute cooldown, but that decreases with your lockpick skill. I completely missed that. 80% toxicity drain. I think it's too much risk right now, so let's leave that. Let's go to this thing. So is that big building there? I guess it is. That's interesting. So I wonder if I can get... There's that bridge there, so... Let's have a look at whatever this is, and then we'll head down to the bridge. I want to bypass the main quest. Just for now. Just so I try to get more reputation with Auntie's Choice and...
Ratcheting up my aggression.
With Auntie's Choice and
Standing by to stupefy.
the Order.
Unfriendly capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
These dragoons can be so deadly. The worst thing is they have like a leap attack, so if they're not close enough to you, they kind of just fly through the sky, and if they land anywhere nearby, it does so much damage. So is he just shooting from behind cover? Yeah, I think he is.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Oh!
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Get the frig! This might not be good. Uranium poisoned. I think I will lose some health from this. But it might be okay. Well, that was a great shot. I also really liked how they went behind cover there. Great choice. Go behind cover, but keep your head out. Up. So... He'll come across those enemies soon enough, right? Can I see anything? Can I get a shot on anyone? I hear... Oh, it's my guys. Guess not. Okay. Let's just get on the loot wagon then. Plasma grenades, nice. So is this Spartan? Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the place that apparently this soldier that we were reading the memo of before, this is apparently where they came back because it would be safe. Oh, hello. I'm using this gun as much as possible. If you're new to the streams or the videos, depending where you're watching it, I'm using this weapon to try to level it up because it's getting really strong.
Hey. Investigating hostile intent.
Oh, an enemy.
They would drive us enemy. Contact reestablished. Recommencing hostility. Hastening to cover.
Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
Grenade.
Commander, throwing.
I would not refuse medical support.
I was pretty sure that was going to hit.
Maintaining perfection.
Oh. Interesting. So that first shot took my whole shield. I wonder, I mean, I've had the shield for a really long time. I'm curious whether the shock damage deplete that shield way quicker than, like, other types of damage. Okay, let's try that again. We actually got more in that box this time.
Proceeding to attack.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Every time she throws that out, it just gets destroyed so quickly. Get out of the way.
Reloading once more.
Enemy moving into harm's way.
Did I just see it
Commander,
come
throw
by me there?
energy your way.
Already found.
Maybe not.
Purification in progress. Locking them down.
Maintaining.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Okay, so...
I'm alive.
Right, I know we can use this lift to go up, but I wanna loot my way up. I think one of the... Yeah, I thought this robot was one that I hadn't finished looting yet. Okay. Alright, what happened here? Is this all because of the war? Did they get defeated up here?
I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive, but it is horrifyingly banal. I mean, I've been stationed in some backwater burgs in the past. Seriously? Do these Order eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all math charts and chalkboards, and how many abakai does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Is this... Hold on a minute. It's not, right? Like, this isn't the place that I apparently need all of the other faction supports to get by, is it? Because that feels very early in the game. To be here already. Let me say very early. I've been playing the game for about 40 odd hours. Maybe more. I just mean like the fact that we got here and would essentially have just like walked up here. I also feel like there's not that much resistance. Okay. Maybe there's a way to get up there. So we got that bit there. Can I jump on this maybe? Maybe we can't get on that roof? I mean, it feels like you probably could. I just don't want to waste too much time messing about with it. So we can't get in there either without the card. Little roar? Oh, it's like a rocket launcher pistol. Nice. Situation's been rapidly deteriorating over the last few hours as Anti's choice forces continue probing our defenses. One must assume this is all part of a larger long-term plan by the presiding bishop, despite how such moment-to-moment setbacks feel on the ground. Oh, as I begin jotting this down, we've received orders to evacuate in short order. The timing is understandable, the destination is curious. Despite the unique research study presently underway at Laplace's garden, it has evidently been deemed the most ideal fallback location by the Laureate Council. I am deeply gladdened by the prospect of leaving this place, but I question whether I want to take part in their experiment. Interesting. If you haven't seen that bit, Laplace's garden is like a town that's nearby here. And they're essentially putting drugs in the water to try to teach people, or not teach them, but to kind of mind control people into behaving in certain ways. So I think that's the experiment that he's talking about. We do need to solve that whole thing, so we'll be coming across that in this playthrough at some point. So this doesn't lead us to anything. Get up in this roof. So can we get across? Nope. Ow! Okay. So I guess we got the main door to go through. But I'm really, really worried about this quest. Like, let me just have a quick look. Oh no, this is fine. The quest isn't here. Where do we get the keycard then? Keycard is definitely something I want to get.
Protectorate has this sealed. It can only be unsealed near the archive's entrance, remember?
Okay. Okay, fine. That means that's this is all cleared from whenever we come back here, which is nice. So that means we can untick that. Oh, we can't. Let's head towards that big circle. Although the big circle is that, isn't it? Yeah. That's the archive, though. So actually, we don't want the archive yet. But we do want to go to this waypoint over here. We want to follow the bridge. I want to go past, like, over the bridge, go around the main objective, and go to the cultists at the back that do that. For Asa. The sooner I can get her quest done and have her out of my party, the better. The interactions with... Pretty sure I've been in that door. The interactions that you have with, like, the NPCs take so much longer with her in the party. Because all she ever wants to do is talk about how she wants to kill them and she wants to cause trouble and blah, blah, blah. Wait, wasn't in here? Glad I spotted this. I think I'll get back to the path. Maybe there'll be less mines to try to navigate there.
I'll handle this.
Apart from those mines.
Standing by to stupefy.
What's going on? Oh, so they do move after they go down? Come on, come on, come on.
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Okay, and then there's the little flying piece of shit down there somewhere, right?
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Okay. Probably not the safest of bridges to try to come across, but we got across it. We are across the bridge. I'm going to avoid this bottom bit. We're just going to kind of stick up this area. So we'll do all the looting down that way after. This does, however, look like it's going to force me into... Oh no, this is good. This is... Yeah, I want to get here. Protectorate there.
Resorting to violence. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Investigating hostile. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Okay, so the Order were here and they got wiped out. That's barred shut. Maybe there's a way in. Yeah, there's gonna be a way in above it. Thanks, random yellow cloth on top of a box. And this is already open. Doesn't look like there's anything special like this. I'm just going to double check that I'm doing the right thing here. This mission, study in disruption. Who gave that? It's a faction quest. Good. I had hoped it was Az's quest, but now I'm thinking about it, I think Az's quest actually takes us off world. Any enemies? None? I mean, I will say this is a perfect place for an ambush. Nice to find an auto dock soon. I want to get rid of this Serenium poison him.
If only we had a device for closing rifts, like the one we found on Praetor.
Definitely something funky going on here. I wonder if being able to close that rift is like a different way to get to the archive. In case you don't want to team up with any of the factions. Might not even be that clever. Might just be that, like, it's part of the quest. Okay, so we're in the area where the cult are.
Enemy spot.
Was this sneaky enough? Did anybody hear that? I don't think so. Curious how many of them are in this area.
Aggressor at hand.
I did see a thing over there I can interact with as well, so maybe we'll get lucky and this is like some sort of turret or something. This console controls the power functions on the southern side of Newton. A display reads power supply system active. Ah! Topmost connection is labeled power supply. Yeah. Alright. Can't do that just yet.
Unfriendly nearby.
Is anybody here? Nope. Oh, there's a guy up the top. Okay. Can I kill him from here? I feel like I'll not be able to. Well, there's a lot of there, though. You see the cobblings of what looks to be some sort of makeshift explosive device. On it seems to be a poorly written note conveying that this may be the only way for the Glorious Dawn to get inside some of the sealed doors. It's going to take forever doing it this way.
Mobilizing.
It's going to take even longer doing it that way. out of the
Find
way.
capacitor deployed. Free energy.
All the room. Step aside. Blind.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Oh, did he just charge me? I've never seen that before. He literally did like a charge up attack, like a got himself ready and then full on charged at me. Alright, where are the enemies coming from here? Not a lot of grenades being thrown. Yeah, see? Stop running. Holy crap, do the enemies stop? Oh.
Not fitting up much. Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby.
Jesus, they're there as well? Oh, okay. That was fucking annoying. Like, I kept getting close to thinking that they were all dead, and then there would be a whole bunch more just comes out. Oh, hold on a minute.
Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand.
Well, how did she recruit you in the first place?
She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me.
What did she see in your background?
My psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance.
Maybe they were just trying to help.
You remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways, ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subjects. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life. A family. Or so I thought.
So I've not talked about this throughout this playthrough, but I suppose that I should bring it up now. When I play these games, I can't explain why, but I don't like there being the possibility of having like a sexual partner or like a proper romantic relationship. I just don't like it in games. It doesn't make sense to have it. It doesn't drive the story along in any way most of the time. And so often what I'll try to do whenever I'm making my conversational choices is choose things that will help me become good friends with the person, but I want to keep them in the friend zone. But then look at this option, right? Like, I've got two options. I've got the one option, which is like, look how much fun you're having killing things. But I'm trying to get her to not want to kill things all the time, so that kind of doesn't work. But then the other option looks like it's like a romantic option, but unfortunately, I feel like I have no choice to take it. I really hope it doesn't go that way.
Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me
I'm okay
now.
with this outcome.
They're all I have left.
She don't need no man.
It's hard to explain, but outside of the lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much simpler. I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing but a purposeless existence. I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've
Yeah,
been...
great. Alright, let's move on. Save it now so we don't have to go through that conversation again. So we just go up here. Dawn Acolyte? But no... They're not against?
Ratcheting up my...
Fuck, they're against us! God damn it!
You ignorant fools! I'm almost sorry I have to kill you.
Asa, could you not do this? Could you come back?
Step aside. Swine, this might sting. Recharged for mayhem. Ooh, enemy.
You really do spend so much time with Asa in your party, chasing after her to try to stop her from dying. Can I just go up here? Maybe get a bit of a vantage point?
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Both times. Right just inside of him. Okay, who else? Oh, there's you. Let me just miss. I know there was people up on the roofs. We got him. And there's another one over here, right? Have I confused them? Can you imagine taking 3 sniper rounds to the chest and still being able to stand and fight? Yeah, so there is more enemies that come out. It must be like a... This must be their stronghold. Come on. There's definitely more enemies down here.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Mobilizing.
Hey Ethel, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Ah. Oh, that was just sad shooting that. There is somebody on that roof.
Out. Energy is up for grabs.
I'm alive.
Proceeding to attack.
Ah, I'm off it.
I'll handle this.
Okay, so that's another enemy. Are they coming at the top door, or what's happening?
Enemy spotted.
Hey Marisol, I wouldn't mind some of that energy. Did you even give me? They're really, really bugged out. I think me coming up here just really confused that encounter.
To die.
Let's go in here. All right,
Found what
you're
I
up.
was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Okay. Bloodsoot Gothic helmet, 20% BS health. It kind of looks like there was like a last stand here, maybe. Any loot hidden here? No. Okay. We've quite a few buildings to go through. Quite a lot of bodies to loot. There was talk about a door though around the other side that they couldn't get into. Wonder if maybe we'll have better luck. It has come to my attention that a certain amount of ruckus has occurred over the seating in the chantry. While it is true that studies have found those occupying the third pew reliably perform 0.15926% better than others in their cohort, we may not allow our personal desires to succeed to create strife within the whole. Therefore, effective immediately, every seer will maintain a rotational roster of their lecture and laboratory participants, ensuring each person receives a co-equal 3.14 hours in those pews before any individual is allowed to repeat. This rotation should be continued ad infinitum. This should put an end to the irrational number of conflicts that have been occurring around these issues, Seer Putnam. And living is part of the order. Like, I like the order just because they're kind of straightforward. They're like, you know, here's our equations, and we think this bad thing's going to happen, so here's how we protect everyone. Like, they're okay. But they're also kind of, like mind-controlling a little bit like the Protectorate. So it ends up being that just so many people live in fear like their whole lives. They have this whole thing where they basically send out your... I can't remember what they call it, but it's like your readings for the day, and it tells you all the bad stuff that's going to happen or the good stuff that's going to happen, so you can prepare for it. But loads of people in the from that faction, they literally live by it. They make every decision that they can comes from like that thing. Hell yeah, heavy machine gun. That's a good first building. I will go down one side actually. Let's just make it a little bit easier. Bits. I can hear something in the next room. Oh, maybe not. Sometimes I can hear like a... how to describe it? It's like a jingling noise almost. Like a chime. Like who puts a torch behind there? We'll have a look at that bit over there afterwards. Let's look upstairs first. Loads of food items, really, really nice. High security lockbox, awesome. I'm really hoping that's something good. I've got a few lockboxes stored up that have not been opened just because the items that they drop aren't, they don't really fit in with the way that I'm playing the game at the minute. So hopefully this is something like awesome. Yeah, so this is the room that's locked up and they have an explosive thing somewhere. Looks like it's up on the roof. Check around the back of the building though, maybe there's another way in. There's a roof space. Have a look at that after. Unfortunately, if it relies on explosives to open that door, I've no chance. My explosive is exactly 0. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a way in on the roof. I think this roof doesn't have anything on it either. There's this though. Not enough medical. This morning I found Proctor Turing cryptically slumped before his desk, an enigmatic look upon his face. Proctor, I said, you appear really negative today. What is the root of this dour expression? It is my book of equations, he replied. It says it is of absolutely no value because it suffers from a plethora of problems, yet has no solutions. Oh, that's easy to solve, I said with a smile. Just reminded that every two negative things it tallies about itself, the rest of us only see a positive equivalent. Life lessons with the order. 2 negatives make a positive. It's not true though. 2 negatives do not make a positive. Okay, let's see if we can get in this roof. So this explosive thing, where was it again? It was there. So it goes on top of that roof. There's the electrical thing down there. And then there's this. So we would need to have anything that I don't have and will never be able to get. Hold on a minute. I did get a hit marker there. Alright. That was a sufficient waste of a couple of grenades and some shotgun rounds. Ooh, like sky mines? Something down there as well for us to look at. We'll go down there. I think we're going to end up making our way back around that direction. I'm going to go over this rift though. Want to see if it does give like a no return message or anything. No. It's just way across the bridge. Okay, we can ignore that for now. I can see a few people, by the way, watching the stream on the different platforms. It's great to have you here. I do have chat windows open, so if you wanna ask any questions, if there's anything in the game you want to see, just let me know, and I'll be happy to try to show you it. So that's where we were. Okay, awesome. Complication with computer. Yeah, so the whatever that's the main quest. So we can totally ignore this little bit. That's lovely. So that's where we want to go up there. Hoping there's a way to get around this way. Oh, actually, let's go around the back here so we can drop down on top of that. That little bit I wanted to look at. Wow, that rift is staying open for a long time. Ooh. Maybe this was just another way, actually, up to the order. I can see not the order, the cult. I don't remember what they're called now, but their symbols are all around here.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
These guys have better accuracy with me with their little hand cannons. I got a sniper rifle. Okay. That'll make that bit easier whenever we go down there. Ooh, can we open this? Yes. Trench shotgun. I'd be excited about it if I didn't have an OP shotgun as it was. We started in this room. Okay. Let's go down around here then. Oh, look at that explosion over there. It is really cool. There's all these like little bits that go on in the background. Because the thing is, the game is set in an active war, so makes it feel a lot more believable that there's like all these things going on.
Resorting to violence.
Them down. Torpification in progress.
Standing by to stupefy.
I'm alive. Almost to die.
Been really low in these short rounds again. I go through these so quick with this gun. I like the gun, but the short rounds are... they just burn so quickly. They also seem fairly rare as well. Like, I feel like I don't often get the short rounds. Unless I buy them. So this has taken us a little bit of a different direction, but that's fine. That's such a big, wide open area. I have a feeling that wherever we're looking for is actually on the ground. Oh yeah, this will take us back down to this camp though. Mine's over there. We'll loot this little zone first, and then we'll have a look at the... look at this level up.
Hostilities are afoot.
What they could be. Oh, these stupid mines. Like, I'm bad enough avoiding mines when they're stuck in the ground and can't move, but when they've got legs and can move and then die and still move. I seen that as well. Last minute. God damn it. Why is there mines on the potties? Oh, a mini rocket. That's nice. There's a gun I've got. It's like a pitch ball thrower, it's called, but it really fires rockets. Its damage scales with how many pitch ball cards you've got, and I've got quite a few now, so it's kind of become my go-to for whenever I'm fighting tough. Like the big sort of tanky robot things. I don't know what they're called. They're not the Dragoons, but they're like They kind of walk around in 4 legs. They're almost like big crawler tanks. There's a whole underground area here. And I can't interact with this. I guess, is this another sneaky way to get into the Protectorate base? Not the Protectorate base, the Archive? Because that would... I mean, we're going to have a look. We are exploring this area after all. So we don't have too many enemies there. We do have that guy though.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Risk weapon prime.
All right, let's have a look at this level up. Yeah, so we have to do guns, science, and observation. So we have a few things at 10. So I think because we have a few things at 10, that might have unlocked some new perks. I know that whenever we got speed to 10, it unlocked this. Which I didn't take because of the... I don't really know what my reputations are with everyone, so... Speed's 10. So do we have a science 10? No, we do have a science 9 though. Oh yeah, apply chill quicker. Observation 3. Hack 10, what's this? So your weak spot damage against auto mechanicals cause shock damage to chain to nearby enemies. That could be really good. Holy shoot. So automech autonomous is a definite possibility. I really feel like one of the problems I'm having with this is I haven't taken these, like, basic ones at the very start, and I bet there's a whole ton of stuff that's locked in behind them. Let's have a look here. So, we can't get any of the explosive ones. Get any of the leadership or medical. We can't really get most of these. I mean, Keen Observer would be pretty nice, but we'd have to take Trick Shot to get that. So where's Trick Shot? Trick Shot's this one. See, I kind of like the idea of this. Like, this could be good, but the problem is, if I do happen to decide to do any sort of stealth attacks... who am I kidding? I'm unlikely to do that. But I do think this one is just too good. Automech Atomist, whatever it's called. I mean, if you just think about that big robot I just fought just now. I got, 2-3 weak spot hits on it. That then caused shock damage to then bounce out and hit all of the other little robots that are flying around it. It, obviously we don't know how much damage it does, but it said, I think it was 50% of weapon damage. So if I do it with a good weapon like this one, that can end up being a fair chunk of damage that we get for free.
Threat detected.
Yeah, this really feels like I came up here the wrong way. I've kind of done this back to front.
Hostilities are afoot. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
For our benevolent.
That is bullshit. That was bullshit. Climbed over a little thing and then ended up on a surface that you can't stand on. So, slid down the side of that wall and died. Alright, let's just get this done.
Resorting to violence. Locking them down. They're benumbed.
Keep with both eyes open.
Got just a little tent up here, and then we can get a move on up to that quest. Okay, so we actually want to go the other way. Maybe there's a way down around there. Past far too many mines. Okay, so where are we? So we're here. We got that bridge there. That would take us back across where we came from. So we don't want to go. We don't want to go there. So we actually do want to go up this way. We should be able to continue on in this direction. I don't think we need to go back up the hill. I think we came from there, right? That's the hill we came down? Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
Not these choice advertisements. Wonder if they lead somewhere. Probably just put out here some sort of propaganda. Okay, so we got scrappers up ahead. Do we have scrappers in here too? Corporate cleaner. So this is actually a anti-choice area. Need 11 lockpick to get through here. Alright, well, if we still don't have the levels to do a lot of the stuff that we need to do, I'm not going to go that way. I'm gonna head up towards here. One more level up, I'll be able to get lockpick and engineering up to 11, and that will allow me to do a lot of the little side bits that I've been... Not even the side bits, but some of the campaign bits that I've wanted to do. I can then get that done. Don't see too many enemies up here as well, which is kind of interesting. I really thought with this being like a camp.
Go away! No! It's our scrap now. Finds it, we kill you. You go away!
You dumb or dumb?
Watch! Mobilize.
Step aside. This might sting. A lot.
Alternator is charged.
Temporary health from the helmet I've got is so good. I get temporary health based on explosive damage to do, so in a situation like that where I threw a grenade and hit a whole load of them at once, I get a ton of temporary health. I do feel a little bad coming in here and wiping out scrappers like this, though, because I think from what I remember, what I understand, the scrappers are basically, I mean, they're scrappers, because what they do is go and get scrap metal to take to Auntie's Choice to be able to get drugs. In short, Auntie's Choice made them this way. Like the Reavers in a well-known TV show movie that got cancelled before it ever should have got cancelled. Not going to say the name, just, you know, people start watching it and I say what the name is. It's a pretty big spoiler if I give that away. Okay. Search for... Oh, okay. That's where we got a supplies box earlier. That just goes there. Got a little bit of a visual marker there that an enemy could see me. Spirit's so quick, though.
Scoping out a hostile.
Ah, he's gonna see us.
I'll handle this.
What is going on here? Computer in the middle of nowhere? Let's have a look at the chip diagnostics. Yep, lots of stuff I don't understand. Okay, thanks. The flight to Dorado went smoothly, though I find a number of our nav keys within the system to be somewhat wanting. By the time the astrogator finished the deceleration course, it had calculated we had damn near parked beneath the waves of the moon's largest Iranium ocean. Yeah, I don't really see much need to read through all of this in detail. I think it's mostly talking about... It's mostly talking about the the flights that they were making around the place, dropping off raptidons and things like that, and how some of them were successful and others weren't so successful. What? That just said I find a shivering sprat tongue location?
Open! Open! Enemy moving in harm's way. From me.
This model of safe is resistant to typical lockpicking methods, but it can be opened with a standard 3-digit combo. Who knows what might be inside. It's interesting though, it says here, use earrings you find to open the safe. If we had an ex-convict background, we'd be able to open it. So we need to try to work out where the code is for this. It's a very big area here, isn't it? Let's get this quest done before we go and start exploring. Just because if we don't do the quest while we're here, we then have to double back and come all the way back here. The scuttlebutt on board the vessel says that a new safe has been added to the captain's quarters, courtesy of some executives moving a personal item onto Cloister. They say the exec is so cagey and so paranoid that he dared not trust the captain with the code, while apparently unaware of the irony that the captain has the whole ship at his discretion, including the engineering bay, filled with torches, pry bars, and electronic devices. The executive is also so cheap that he declined to offer payment to the three of us appointed to remember the safe's combination. That simply will not do. And that simply will not do? When he arrives, I shall, tragically, be unable to remember the excessively burdensome number of 8 until he adequately ascribes recompensance. Okay, so one of the numbers is 8. Oh, kind of loud. I'm just realizing that this is all one ship that's broken down here. So these freaking data logs are going to be somewhere across this entire landscape.
Either restore my life or avenge my death. Aggressor at hand.
Energy capacitor out. You suffered extensive damage, Commander. Further damage, Commander. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges. Torpificator at ready status. I'm alive.
The weirdest moment there where I'm playing that and I could have sworn I could hear knocking to the right hand side of my ear. Can we get in here? Chopper keycard. Oh, the guy we came up here to fight, he probably has it, to be fair. We came up here to do a bounty. Buckshot Bill, he was the guy just down the slope a little bit. Unless we've already looted him? I'm pretty sure we didn't. It's like over here. Yeah, chopper keycard. Lovely. We'll loot all this on the way back down. And here... we want this stuff because we're, you know, loot fiend and want everything. Well, that's a random switch at the end of a corridor for no reason. I wonder whatever that could be. And what were those items? That helmet looked like... ah, it doesn't matter. They're all rubbish. Yeah, pitchball card. Alright, so where's this switch go? The hell? How do we get up there? Usually there would be an indicator of what it monitors or needs to be set to. Instead, there is a cryptic message. The stars were especially beautiful at night. The first resistor bank came online, especially those at an average distance of whatever light years. And is this what we need? I was really hoping it wasn't. Okay, I don't often do this, but I have auto-saved the game. Not auto-saved, I've quick-saved the game. I'm going to use the dumb trait on this, because I want to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, I am definitely relooting the game. So yeah, let's find out. Sooner or later, that dumb trait has to come through to work. Oh. That actually did work. I have no idea what that thing is as well. I don't think I've ever seen our character lift that thing, that handheld device. I don't think I've seen us lift that once. Not a single time. Secret room. Oh, yeah. This chamber was built in honor of the exemplars who engineered the remarkably stable energy system which powers the resistor banks. Great. And then this armor, we'll need to look at it in here. It was this. So we are using 10 armor. Okay. Let's see. So we have the repellent on. So the evasion, damage resist, and combat sprint stays the same. But the difference would be this new armor gives me 10% maximum health as temporary health when I start the combat. The one I've caught just straight up gives a chance to avoid getting hit. Yeah, okay. I think we keep the one we got. Hey, still cool though. So with that being done, we now want to move over here. Wasn't there a guy stuck around? Never mind. Okay, while I'm running over here, I also want to try to keep an eye for the data banks that might be lying around the ground. Did get one over just there. It's this one we got. Just to double check. Yep. Okay, so we had that one. There's nothing here. Let's run down around here to have a quick look. There's a cave over there. I'll have a look in there. More broken ship. This very possibly something around here then.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Multiplication in progress. Commander, throwing energy your way.
Oh, what the hell? This is giant. Yeah, we'll have to go up. We'll have to go around there. Explore that. Shame though. I don't see any data pads, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Have to be careful not to land in the water. They have so much health.
Investigating hostile intentions.
I suppose they are like polar bears, right? What? They shoot?
Weapon prime. Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
This is a much safer way to fight them, though. Perfect. What's that over there? Body? Possibly a notepad over here? Hell yeah. Scout Hurst. Our seers have determined... Oh, it's not one of the numbers, though. Our seers have determined there's almost 0% chance of you being killed by protected machinery, weapons, soldiers, or other sources. The same also applies to Auntie's Choice. We strongly recommend you use this most fortuitous day to range far and wide while gathering intel. And yet, he got killed by an avalanche. It kind of goes back to what I mentioned before. Although I like the Order in general, their general way of being is kind of... It is kind of manipulative. Like, they clearly wanted him to go on like a big scouting spree. And so they told him that he would be safe to trick him into the idea that he would be safe. And so he went out, he did what they told him to, but then died. Ursapod brains. These junk or crafting? Crafting a workbench. So that was the tongue at least. Oh, the brains are junk. Okay. So we fought... Oh, hello. Oh, I kind of feel bad now. Ursapod Cub appears deathly afraid, possibly because we just came through and wiped out everybody. Let's give him a meat treat. Eagerly devours the bonus skin, the sprat meat. It gives a contented belt, wags his sensory tentacles on his in your direction. Before you can react, you want to sway in the direction of your ship. Great. So we can add kidnapping to the number of feats that we've achieved. Bat cat armor, 18 armor with 10% damage resist, and it's got an open slot on it. Bat cat armor. Oh, it's the Auntie's Choice stuff. I've seen that nuke go off a couple times now. Wonder if we can get over there.
Resorting to violence.
It's so sad when you miss shots on a giant creature that's like that still. This is really, really cool. I really like this. It's very empty though, which makes me think that there's going to be Big Daddy Ursapod down here.
Hostilities are afoot.
Oh, that went better than what it could have went. That's just another way out. Let's just peek the entrance here to see whereabouts this actually comes out. Okay, gonna get that body. So that's, we came in that way. Holy shit, there's a whole building under here? An interesting find. Can we get into it though? That's gonna be the kicker. Looks like it's depowered. There's a station thing there. Let's have a look. Can we get onto this? No. So it's unpowered. This is sealed. I don't see any cables going anywhere. Okay. So this is going to be something for later in the game then, I guess. Nothing here either. Okay. Not much we can do about that. Hopefully it ends up being something we can actually interact with throughout this game. I'm getting the feeling whenever I get a bunch of quests to go to a lot of these places, it's going to be so fucking easy because everything's just already dealt with. And there's another cave up there. Scout Borson are seriously determined that you're likely to be in especially cold conditions today and that you should remember your cold weather gear. He did remember it.
Proceeding to it. On the wrist. Taking the fight out of them, locking them down. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
I've really got to get better at swapping back to my shield before combat. I do this so often. If you've been watching for a while, you probably noticed. I use the visor to be able to like look for cables whenever, and then completely forgot that I have the visor equipped. Go into combat and put the visor on. So we went up that way. Datapad? Yes. 16 years, that's how long it took to become a doctor in the service of our chilly patients. 16 years of medicatry, behavioralism, thermalistic dynamism, and all the other skills and functions it takes to keep the people in our hibernation pod safe and safely sleeping. 16 years of schooling, testing, and well-educated debauchery, though I admit that last part wasn't actually curriculum. To wit, I should think that any person, layman or educated, should be wise enough not to question whether I can remember one single digit. To even imply otherwise is an insult of the gravest nature. Nonetheless, my mind teems with issues of great importance, so I have determined to record it here, just in case, not that I'll need the reminder. And so purely for posterity, I confirm that the last number of the code of the captain's new safe is 5. Not that I'll need the reminder, indeed the only reason to glance again at this pad is to confirm my inevitable correctness. So we got 8-5. We know 5's the last number. I don't think the data pad we seen with the 8 on it said whether it was first or second, but we at least know that 5 is the last number. You look like a loot box. Why aren't you giving me loot? Okay, let's have a quick look here. No data pads. Pretty sure I explored that bit. I came through there because that was the scrapper's base. I need to go through it just again, though. We just fought those. Well, no, we looted those. We fought the guy that was right beside it.
I'll handle this. Investigating hostile intentions.
What the?
Patience. Still recharging. Go for torpification. Torpification in progress.
Oh, supposed to shoot the enemy. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I was lucky. Swap weapon in the middle of that somehow. Oh, that's how. I used middle mouse button to throw grenades, so I guess whenever I pressed it, I also scrolled it. It is kind of odd that there's so many of these caves that don't actually really lead to anything. But I'll take it. It's give me the XP at the minute, right? I certainly need that XP. Need to try to get level 11 on my lockpicking and lockpick and engineering, I think it is. Just had a thought, actually, not thinking about the thing that I've complained about many times, which is my own stupid decisions and how I've built this character. I haven't had any flaws in a really long time. So there must be, like, a limit to the flaws. So is there a way that you could, like... Can you cycle through the bad flaws really early in the game? Because if you could, then you could really min-max this particular... Sort of get 3 skill points every time you level up really early in the game. Like, you could basically just do all this stuff to trigger the flaws really early. Get this particular one. And then there's another one that's like... it gives a big bonus for... It gives a big bonus to your character, but it also has like a side thing to it, which is... Every time you come across a flaw, you have to take it. So you can maybe, like, do a combo between them where you end up with that, but you end up with that as your last flaw. And because you do it that way, you then have the ability to get a ton of XP, get a ton of skill points, and then really max your character out. I'm just doing a quick sweep through these areas. I just want to see if I do see the last data pad, because I don't really see like that many broken bits of a ship over there. Obviously, we've got the Auntie's Choice in there that it might be in, but I kind of don't want to leave here too soon. If there was a really good possibility that I've just run past it at some point. It's actually such a horrible thing to try to find, given that it's such a big, wide open area. I wonder if we go back to the safe, will it let us interact with it now? Maybe we can try to guess the last number. Tell you what, though, I'm not feeling confident about about making sure that I haven't missed this damn thing, because I've just came across so much scrap on the way back here. To the passcode, yeah. Okay. Can we jump up this bit, maybe? No. So, I think we can get there. Let's have a quick look at this little middle bit. Not here. Okay, I think we will just go into the Andy's Choice area for now. I might come back in a bit and have another quick run around here. I think for now, though, just in the interest of pushing the story along a bit, we should just get a crack on. Okay, so I think this was locked. Yeah, we can't open that yet.
Welcome, distinguished consumer, to the front lines of Auntie's Choice. We hope you enjoy your time under our protection.
I checked and rechecked my contract. When I signed with Auntie's Choice as a salvager, I was assured adequate protection to conduct normal operations. Yes, I did include a rider absolving them from random and/or unexpected aggression from hostile persons, floors, or fauna, but they can't possibly argue that applies when they put us in the middle of a war zone, can they? Nevertheless, that is what they assert about the myriad terrors we are facing on this thrice-damned planet. Thus, they argue the corporation need offer us no protection, no defenses, and no hazard pay. But I suppose that hardly matters at this point. There were horrors in every direction, rescue can't reach us, and all the bits in the universe couldn't buy us a way out of this frozen dungeon. Still, all else being equal, I'd rather be a rich frosty corpse than a poor frosty corpse. Okay. So we can't steal that item. I mean, we could. Buy that smoke grenade.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice. We look forward to your inevitable acquisition and/or merger.
Oh, right, okay. So that, I thought that was a tent. Actually, this is the way in.
And sniffing around at night. They give me the creeps.
I cannot believe how bloody cold this place is. I can literally see my words freeze before my face as I say them.
Stop complaining. At least the ship's hull breaks the wind. Imagine how bad it would have been out here before this thing fell.
Okay, I suppose that's true.
Huh. Who's this now?
Any named people? Got name? No.
What would you expect that they've done with the archive?
Clearly, they've added more auto.
Commander Ashton. That looks like somebody important.
Soldiers. Apparently, they know how to use
Anybody
the
see
archive
me?
better than we did.
Poppycock. It can't be that much more fortified than when we were running the place, can it?
Trust me, it is.
Okay, so we need his key card if we want to open it. Well, we know what that. I had the lockpick level to do it. I did. Oh, god damn it. I was going to spend ages trying to steal from him and everything. I have a feeling in this life, it's a poor sense for when taking a promotion is actually a step backwards for my career. The examples are myriad, but by far the shoddiest wisdom I've exhibited was marrying to gain this damnable military commission without investigating where I'd be assigned or who I'd be contracted under. The Protectorate retreat our strategic administrator mistook for their line collapsing has instead proven to be a massive feint. It lured us into a three-front war that put insane cultists to one side, gun-toting mathematicians to the other, and Protectorate ready to clean up the survivors. In desperation, I offered treble bonuses to whichever unit could punch us through to Winter's Grasp, but I fear all it's done is open me to class action suits from the survivors. Even if I live to see another daylight again, I will surely face demotion, which will lead to divorce. That will leave me destitute. Though truth be told, that all might be the luckiest move to befall me in years. Let's see if we can help him out.
Auntie's Choice welcomes you to
Help her,
Forward
right?
Operating Base
Let's see if we can help her,
136,
right?
Future Consumer. You should take care in this hostile climb. Risks include inclement weather, hostile animals, risk of collateral damage, leaking uranium, artillery, shrapnel, frostbite, cave-ins, hypothermia, cultists, landmines, long falls, gangrene, damaged electrical equipment, and insect bites.
Damn. That is a long list. I found this crate of supplies. Where does it go?
It appears to be a box of boot components. They should have been delivered to the quartermaster assigned to the camp guarding the elevator up to the archive. Don't expect me to help you with delivering them.
Okay, I've not seen any
You never
insects
know.
here.
That's enough for rote greetings. You're not a feckless civilian, or you would have died halfway here, so I'll speak plainly. Cloister's a sty. I want off-planet yesterday, with my extremities intact, and that necessitates aid. You do my work for me, I can pay.
What do you need done
Some
then?
Protectorate jackanapes are holed up on some main routes near here, thereby separating us from the rest of our force. Remove them by any means. Preferably by killing them and scattering their remains to the winds, but so long as they're gone, I don't much care.
Just want to double check, 'cause I missed who she said she wanted killed. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Protectorate, fine.
Good.
Easy,
Glad I
done.
put my faith in someone who can accomplish what needs doing. Here's your reward. Now get along. I'm as likely to be buried alive by my paperwork as the snow outside. Auntie thanks you for your devotion to the free market.
So, hold on a minute. Did we already do the things she wanted us to do? Yeah, okay. I totally missed that. I thought we still needed to go do that, but She already paid us, so yeah, I guess we've just done it already.
I feel like a
Welcome, big spender.
Long past time we go on the offensive. I've been authorized to offer a bonus to the first squad. The ride has been rebuffed. There's no good in a bonus you don't live long enough to spend.
Alright, so I just need to check one thing. Okay, so sorry, I've got a guy that was doing some work for me. I don't know if anyone's ever used Fiverr as a source of like getting work done, but I've been having a little bit of trouble with this guy where I'm trying to find out what it is that he is doing, like in the order of events, but I'm not getting the answers back at all. Every now and then I get a little message from him being like, yep, all done. But I don't know what is all done. Hey, we were looking for these, this is good. So we wanted to get in here because somebody wants us to find some sort of like old reports that existed. I mean, there's 4 of them. There's a door behind there, so I'm assuming it's actually in there. Usually there'd be an indicator of what this monitor needs to be set to. Instead, there was just a cryptic message. It's the same thing that we got before. I mean, the dumb option worked before, but will it work again? I mean, I'm almost leveled up, so... Well, that door just leads us outside. Ooh. Why the hell did you... Where did you come from? Oh. I thought I was making really good progress there. So there was nothing in that bottom bit. That was just another way in. Pocket watch. That's not the item we're looking for.
The Oracle Laureate hoped that
this is what we're
sending
looking
me
for.
into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is... emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more, but their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts... I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Hello, layperson.
Okay. Great. Right, so we got one done. Considering we're here, I am going to just go ahead and use the dumb trait on this, see what happens. Dumb. Oh, okay. That actually did work. So I don't know what this is doing, but I'm assuming all it does is actually opens up one of the doors that have already been through. That doesn't look like it's working at all. Oh, it did do a thing. This chamber was built in honor of the exemplars who discovered the correct chemical composition for the ultra-durable potassium glass used for the main archive. So that helmet was this one. 120% energy recharge. That's pretty nice. After successfully killing someone with a sneak attack, we can stop there. I ain't using sneak attacks, usually. And I definitely am not using... definitely not using the other thing. Camouflage. Is that the... Yeah, it is. Okay. Loads of stuff in that location. Okay, so we have kind of explored this side, so we now need to have a look at what do we want to do next? Because again, I'm still trying to avoid making any deals with Auntie's Choice or...
I'm begging, Marisol. Just one little tidbit.
Or the Order.
What you know about killing could probably fill several volumes.
And their appendices, all neatly sourced with footnotes and cross-referenced. But I'll spare you all that reading with this one piece of advice. You expend too much energy posturing. Less is more when it comes to killing. And there are much more efficient ways to remove someone from the equation. You would be surprised. I once eliminated a lab archivist just by secretly replacing all his bases with acids.
So if
most diverting.
If I attack these guys and they come through here,
mobilizing.
Will they take damage from that Sirenium? God damn it, they don't.
All on the wrist.
Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
They charged.
Alright, let's have a look then. Oh, maybe not.
Commander, throwing energy your way. Standing by to stupefy.
Is that everything? No. It's in a couple health bars still. Okay, so we have a couple of quests, and it's this very top one that we're looking to ignore. So we can go ahead and set this as the active. That seems safe. We do still need to do this one down here, but I'll want to do that in a little bit. I'm trying to level up before we do this one. So we'll head over to the Auntie's Choice hand in, and I think that might actually give us enough XP to level up.
Ratcheting up by aggression. Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Yeah, I'm hearing that
Stun
knocking.
weapon ready, Commander.
What the hell is that knocking sound? I'm starting to think I've maybe like activated something in one of my chats where people are able to activate a knock or something. Because every now and then you hear doof, doof, doof. Ooh, oh yeah, okay. I seen this shiny light and I was like, ooh, piece of candy. Oh really, it's just where I have to go.
Sir, the extra food drop has landed somewhere off target over in order territory. Exactly where I wanted it. They act all high and mighty, but I give them 30 minutes before they cave and try it.
Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. It pays, of course. I need help finding some lost supplies.
You got it.
Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery?
Yeah, here, you can just have it.
And here is one standard miscellaneous type 2 short-term contractor one-time assistance. The pleasure doing business with you.
I'm getting some weird screen tears and that... Was that snow?
Thanks again for bringing back those boot parts.
Again, I'll do this level up in a moment. Just want to have a quick look to see what is in here. We press our assault on lift 3 in hopes its robust defenses give some hint of the lift's continued operation, though frustratingly, it seems those protectorate snipers and automechs had simply been stuck in this side of the lift doors, same as us, and were unable to retreat. After heavy losses, we find it was locked, same as the others, and gave no access to the underlands. I overheard Executive Hart say she believes the only way to reactivate the lifts is retaking the archive. Though since that insane anomaly destroyed the bridge, the only way to it will be through Spartan. Bolds, what she called the assault that would require, said it would test our metal and it would produce legends worthy of 5-bit novels and action serials. That may be so, but I expect I'll be deathly ill on those days instead and rather lose a few days' pay. Sky. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm really, really sorry about this. So this lift is what they tried to get to, but it's broken unless you have access to the archive, which is what we're going to try and get at some point. All right, so level ups, we definitely go lockpick. Engineering we'll need, and I think we'll go science. Companions have leveled up as well. It's pretty nice. As you upgrade your mines and explosives, I don't really use them that much. 400% melee damage? Yes, please. Whenever you spend gadget energy in combat, Marisol's companion ability charges a portion of the energy spent. Or if an infected enemy is killed, it jumps to all enemies. Very nice. That will definitely do. So now that we have that there, we are going to fast travel back to Laplus's Gardens. I think we need to go around this side. There was this thing that needs fixed. I think that needed engineering 5. Engineering 11, sorry.
Oh, praise the architect. I hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful. I'd provide compensation, but isn't the garden's beautification a reward in and of itself?
We then also had this guy that I wanted to try to pick his pockets because he had a key card to get in to the waterworks. But it is not possible.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Yeah, it's not possible to get it from him yet. So hopefully, by running around here, I can just do this. Oh, we're trespassing though. Oh, I don't want to get caught here. Trying to build my rep up with these guys. Okay, so there's nobody here. That's good. Please select from the following options. Flocculation system. Collect a sample for testing. So it requires an authorization code. Let's not do that just yet. Private observation logs. Again, I don't want to necessarily... Let's have a look and see if we can maybe just make the thing, because I'm assuming that's what this is. Oh no, that's not what this is. Okay. So let's go observation. Scarcity concerns. Under the decreased regime, subjects are experiencing more frequent breakthrough symptoms, anxiety, restlessness, impulsivity, and trouble concentrating. Entire study at risk if more clarifying agent cannot be acquired. Recommends cycling more subjects out of the experiment and returning to optimal treatment schedule. Presence of Order leadership continues to confound. Distributing untreated water to Belvedere Hall remains a logistical nightmare, headache. Constant worry about cross-contamination occurring despite best practices. Nightmare scenario. Raised concerns with Laureate Beckett, no progress. Unable to acquire audience with Bishop, citing Bishop, illness question mark. So collect sample, input passcode. Please remove your sample. Okay, so we have that. Liquid tracer. What does that mean? I think now we go back to Persephone.
I hope you have good news for me.
Sure.
I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
Pleasure doing business.
Likewise. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
So that's done. So that then leaves me with... Still got a few group quests to do. We have these deviations. So the deviations under duress, we need to find the buildings that that those sort of messages are in. Where would they be? Does that mean that that has requested the three little dots above that? Don't need that bridge marked anymore. I guess we'll head down past this area here. Okay. So we want to go down this way and hopefully find some more of those buildings. This whole area is Auntie's
Welcome,
choice.
intrepid
Okay.
consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead. Though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal. all manner of dangers.
Hayes, your family is depending on you. You've got to shake off these vapors, man, and clear your head.
Sproutle brand frat, the only lard for your vat. Once you fry in our cold.
I've no
Nice
fair
cruising.
ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I, wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
What seems to be the problem?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You?
Why don't you tell me the problem first, then we can discuss the
Very
pay.
well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks and nadgy bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
Was he hurt?
The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Okay. Maybe he's got a personal connection?
Crabble fabrics are exalting. They're chitin, shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine.
Shame shockers. Did you sell them by any chance?
Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach.
My daddy, is there a link?
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
He likely needs professional help
you're
then.
Probably right. We'll try and get him back to base and hope there's enough in his account to cover psychodesectification. Thank you for trying to help.
That's a shame I wasn't able to do anything with him, but oh well. I ain't a doctor.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return.
So, can't make drama kit, don't have the level for it.
But I wouldn't worry. Jack may be a ballhead, but he's got enough sense to make it back before dark.
I hope you're right.
What is that? A stabilized auto spray SMG?
Our FOB at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements. The detector assaulted so quickly, we couldn't even begin to respond.
50-bit says that plan came from the archive itself. Their return movements have been shockingly well coordinated since they locked them out of that station.
Maybe a strategic plan would have been a better use for it than making more money. Maybe we won by now.
That's just crazy talk. We've been out here too long.
Okay. So is this their, like, this must be like their base, maybe? More caves.
I'll handle this. Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
In case you haven't noticed, I am expiring down here.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I know that cave over there, that looks like something we should be going into, but I'm just going to double check this little cave here first. It's probably the same cave, to be fair. Oh, there's a person? What are you doing here?
There is no cold that can get no hold.
Are you alright?
What?
Can you understand me? Do you need help?
Yeah. Brumblebaum. It's this. I'm well. Masterful even. Got me covered in with Brumblebaum. There ain't no cold that can get no hold on me. It made me a little hot. So hot. I stripped down to get some air.
I don't think it's working.
I think it's doing.
Nope.
I'm warm as could be.
Put on some clothes.
Nope. They were too hot. Why I undressed.
Get back to the battle line.
What? Nah, they're the whole reason I'm out here. I mean, I don't remember exactly why, but they is, and I ain't going back. But if you see him, tell him I said hi.
So strange. Definitely taking that card, though. And, you know, maybe if I take all of his food, he'll then decide that it's not great being here. I mean, it's not great being here in the first place. These are the seeds from the crabbles. That guy is... That guy gone. I'm not getting caught out. I just think like, oh, I'll run on ahead. I'll be totally fine. What's the worst can happen? And then all of a sudden I pull aggro and there's like a ton of stuff behind me. Hey, that 400% damage thing is starting to do pretty good. Is there anything in here that's worth getting? So there is stuff in those? Oh, you just get crabble meat, right. Okay, so kind of a waste of bullets doing that. I really thought this was going to be like one of the areas that I needed to go to get the voice recording, but it's just not. Hey, good. We now eventually have the science for this, so we don't have to take our dumb luck.
Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view, better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
So Beckett is sending these people out. Again, that's another thing I totally missed. Beckett is sending these guys out to basically be alone in these research places, and well, they're not research, they're like kind of like meditation retreats, I suppose. Oh, trauma kit. I didn't die. Did not die. So what am I? What am I seeing here?
Definitely the blue one. Boyd, I swear, if this blows up, I'm in no mood for nothing.
Oh!
Ratcheting up my aggression.
What the hell?
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it.
Let me.
Wrist weapon prime.
And why did why did that explode? What the hell was that? This poor guy who was standing here just got it. Oh well. What can you do? So we got more. No, these are the caves I came from, right? So I came down there. Yep, I went through those caves. That's fine. We got here some sort of loading bay, maybe? Oh, must be like an old landing pad for ships. Oh, there is something down there though. Seem to be us down there. Have a look at that after. Sub Rosa's here, I think. That's Sub Rosa, isn't it? Why can I get down here? Doesn't look like anything there. Salmon. You find a crate full of protectorate rations with dented tins and shoddy labels. A curious odor permeates the air. It's unclear exactly what's inside these rations, but it's definitely not official protectorate crabble meat. A shipping label notes the crate arrival here from a secondary landing pod on Cloister near Winter's Grasp via one Sub Rosa Finagler. Finagler? Ah, right, okay, so Finagler's like the rank.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it.
I proof that created crabble rations made people ill ship through here.
You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here.
It's not you I'm after, but I am willing to pay.
Oh, if you wanted to bribe me, you should have just led with that.
You better have something I can use.
If you want to undermine Protectorate troop morale around the archive, you're in luck. Otherwise, not so much, I guess. 6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big monster arm, torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabble graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them, and I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these.
Go on.
I met this Protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitation Crabble meat. You repackage and relabel it, it'll pass for Protectorate rations just fine. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks.
Kind of revolting.
I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure.
I'm both grateful and sick.
Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Alright, hold on a minute though. I feel like I've missed something with that whole thing. Well, we'll deal with that whenever we come across it. Got the Winter's Grasp thing there. Case of the mystery rations. Case of the mystery rations here. I just don't recall picking up that quest or finding people who were sick from food. I know that we looted the box, and so the box kind of gave us a bit of information, but I just don't remember anything else about it. Oh yeah, let's have a look in this bit. So this is Winter's Grasp over here.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
Who in the void are you supposed to be?
Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these premises, but haven't fully brought them to heel, per se. Say, you look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order. Maybe you could tell us what this place is supposed to be.
Me?
What? Oh,
Part of the Order?
Okay.
Oh, no, dear. I assure you, I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. As far as we can tell, Order's been
It's
cleared out for
Marsol's
some time.
side quest,
If
actually,
not,
come to think
I
of it.
might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here.
What does Field Agent at Proprietary Inside Acquisition do exactly?
We scour rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy. Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution.
The second choice feels a little bit dangerously close to telling this guy information we don't want to, but we'll give it a go. Unless it's incredibly dangerous, like what's locked up here?
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
What sort of security measures have you encountered?
A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Oh well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
I like the honesty. so this would all be stealing, so... As always, we don't want to get caught, so
You're
let's just
new.
not do it here.
Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
I've seen more than you have, actually.
Oh, been out in the field, have you? I like the sound of that. Might be just the go-getter I need. A Sub-Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub-Rosa works with both sides, understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
If it's so easy, why don't you do it?
What, and leave this place to the likes of them? Someone needs to keep an eye on these trade secret vultures. As such, I need to contract others to advance my concerns.
I am going to go with the first option here, and then hopefully I can lie to him, because I want Auntie's choice on my side. Sorry, give me a sec. What is going on with my camera? Let's change this. Yep, that looks much better. So yeah, I want to keep Auntie's choice on my side, but I also want to keep Sub-Rosa on my side, so maybe I can lie to them and then keep them on side.
Learn anything useful?
Oh, so I have to pick one of these two? Alright.
A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Nice. Getting so close to the next level with them. So is this... Yeah, this is the...
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Guys, just in here. Ooh.
Oh, a customer. You have needs. I have purloined goods to upsell. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice lookings free.
Alright, let's go through the rigmarole. Selling all the items. Just missed that one. So these are all, I'll call them qualityed, but it's not quite what they are. This planet has been really good for money, actually. I didn't realize how good it was. Yeah, we definitely buy the new pet. Biggest fan. So this is, again, short rounds. Each time this weapon's fired, it gains 5% critical hit chance and 5% weak spot damage. Then we will buy it anyway. And then... this is where it gets expensive. It's buying these mods. Absolute killer. That wasn't too bad this time. You can detect... oh, the guy over there. Actually, why am I not stealing this stuff? If somebody here can see. That guy will definitely see that. Okay. Not an awful lot we can do in there, but some cool items. That leaves us then to speak to Anise, whatever she's called. But that will be for next time. So I'm going to stop here for now. I, again, might be on later. I don't know. If you have been watching along and you have been enjoying it, follow, subscribe, keep an eye on when I'm going live again. If you want to catch up on the rest of the playlist that is up for this game, it is available on YouTube. But I appreciate everyone's time today and spend some time here watching the game with me. And hopefully I will